Hey there, how y'all are? Let me done told you what I've been up to. I have been talking to Mr. Peak on the phone over the weekend and figured out a couple things that I need to do this thing, and I have it set up. Have some things happening here. I have some intonation there on the 12th fret, and I can actually careful, I don't want to scar the guitar, but I don't know if you hear that or not. You can actually tune it with the harmonics, and it actually tunes and stays in tune. And a couple things I did was to make that happen, because it was just not tuning at all. I put a set of guitar strings on it, and they're way too heavy for this. This is a big old booming bluegrass bass guitar string here, and it's just not a bass guitar, but you know what I mean, a bassy sounding bluegrass set of strings. And this needs some light strings, and I have them ordered, and I don't know if I can stood it or not. I may just run down and buy some, because I can't hardly stood it to wait for them to come in the mail. But I ordered some lights and some extra lights, some Diodaros, and we're going to see which, you know, it likes the best. But the main problem I was having was these strings were all tied to this handle, and this handle was flexing in the bottom of this can, and so when you tighten one string, it loosened the next one. You tighten that and it loosened the next one. You just never could get rid of that. It would almost bend and wah 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 sound, and you couldn't get rid of that, and you couldn't tune it. And so what I did was made up this tailpiece. I cut a piece off of another tailpiece that I had, and I put a heavy piece of metal behind that goes up against that can, and that gets rid of all that that flexing, and the strings stay in tune, believe it or not. And that thing, by the way, I put a sound post in it too. And I was joking with our Peak on the phone. I said, how are you supposed to do? You get some forceps and reach in there or what? You know, and, well, what you do is you drill a little hole back here. You stick a wooden dowel in there, and then you cut it off just a little bit longer than what it takes to go in there. And then if you squeeze the sides of this can in a little bit, that pushes this bottom out, bows the bottom out just a little, and you can take an ink pen and slide that back in there so that sits under the bridge. It goes in at an angle, and then you slide it back, and it winds up under that bridge. And I think that's a pretty good deal, and I think it sounds pretty good, and I'm happy with it. Yes, sir. One thing I'm going to do is take the action down. The action's a little high on it. I'm going to take the action down on it just a little bit, and yeah, but anyway, it's good. It's good.
Blue water lived an old termite's mother down by the old river Rhine, where I loved her and left her, but I can't forget her. Oh, she is my pretty Fraulein, 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 walk down by the river, pretend that your hand's holding mine. Oh, buddy, now, by the same stars above you, I swear that I love you. Oh, you are my pretty